Hello, art friends. We are going to do another spooktacular drawing today. Yes, I did say spook. And for this one, we're going to make a 3-point value scale. So this is white, medium, dark. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing different images. So you could choose Frankenstein, which is one of my favorites, and it has white, medium, and dark. And so the way we're going to get there is you're going to have this color by number page, and it's going to have ones, twos, and I guess just ones and twos. So if it has nothing, it's just white. If it has a 1, it's medium, and if it has a 2, it's dark. So we can do this with a lot of different materials. One of my favorite materials is these, let's see, I think I'm gonna do purple. That's a nice spooky color. Is these watercolor pencils. Now they look like colored pencils, but they're not. So the way I'm gonna do this is I wanna just kind of practice on the back. So I'm gonna make this one kind of medium. Looks like a colored pencil, but it is not. And then I'm gonna push really hard right here. Okay, then I'm gonna get my water, so I have a wet brush. Ooh, it's not colored pencil. It's like watercolor. That's awesome. Now, once you get the watercolor on it, you can't go back with the colored pencil until it's dry. So that's kind of what we do. And you can pick up stuff and do it very lightly. Woo, fun. All right, so now that I've kind of figured out what the material is, and we could do this with oil pastel, we could do it with colored pencil, crayon, charcoal, we could do it with lots of stuff. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little piece of tape right here, and I'm gonna look up at the light. I'm gonna look up at the light like this. Hello. And I'm gonna make sure that this is centered on my paper. Yep, looks good. So put a piece of tape right here so I don't have any movement going. Look at how this moved. All right, so then I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna get my magic paper out. What's magic paper, you might say? Well, artists have lots of secrets, and one of the secrets that I like to use is carbon paper. And carbon paper is just a transfer material on one side and not transfer material on another side. It can also look like this. All right, now this looks like there's nothing left, but oh, there is. All right, and so anyway, the black part of the stuff is what goes to where you're transferring. So since this is a little bit bigger than one of the papers, I'm just gonna put it on like so. Put this back down and trace. Now, you could trace with a pencil, a pen, anything that is hard, because it is the pressure of the pencil, whatever you're pushing on, that makes a dark mark. Okay, so if we do a little peeky poo, peek, 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 you can see, here you go. There it is, all right? Now, if you're doing it backwards, the only thing that'll happen is you'll have it on the back of whatever you're tracing from. All right, so here we go into fast forward. I'll see you in a minute. Super positive I'm all done. I'm gonna take the tape off, okay? Somebody else could use this, I suppose, but what I really need to do is I need to have this here so that I know where to color light, medium, and dark. So I am going to get rid of this tape and get my little colored pencil out. And now begins the part where I start coloring in. I think I'm just gonna go around. I think that'll be easier. And now I'll go into fast forward. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. So to put water on, I'm gonna have kind of a bigger brush and of course a tiny brush. And I think I'm gonna do like my little areas first and just get them wet and let that paint start dissolving the watercolor. And we will go into fast forward. Now, listen, what you don't want to do, those of you who still have your mom and dad dressing you, is you don't want to take your water and go like this over the whole thing. Don't do that. All right, you want to just take it bit by bit and work your way around. You want to make sure you're keeping some water on that little brush of yours and just letting it do its thing. And I am doing just the dark right now. All right, art friends, we're gonna let him dry now and go back when it's dry and do some more fun stuff. And I hope you just enjoy this process. It's very relaxing and fun, and high success rate, which is always good. So enjoy. Dry now, and I've got a couple crayons. These are called water soluble oil pastels, which is like, makes no sense. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to address the negative spaces here and the background. So with the water soluble oil pastels, let's try it a little bit on the back. So they're nice and smooth. All right, and then you put the water on them and bammo, they move. So they're water soluble. Which makes them very nice, very nice. All right, so I've practiced. I kind of get the material, and so now I'm gonna come in here and I'm going to just lay in some color. You don't have to color the whole thing if you don't want to. I think I'm going to leave a little bit kind of in the middle there because I think it would be a little lighter there anyway. And I think I'm gonna leave a little here. And just pop through these areas. Add some green to my Frankenstein. Okay. Then I'm gonna add some darker green out here. And why did I pick green? Well, purple, the opposite color of purple that makes purple show up the most, the brightest, is yellow. And yellow is a neighbor to green. So green is also going to have, because it has yellow in it, a little bit of stuff that's gonna make the purple look really bright. And I thought it looked kind of Halloween-y. And that's kind of the look I'm going for. All right, so now my watercolor's dry. Now I don't think I could do that inside because it's too little, but out here I definitely can move it around. Sometimes just being able to feel the material is nice. But of course you don't want to rub the paper too much because then you're going to start working the glue up. All right, so now I'm thinking, maybe I should put a little bit of darker green in here. And you don't have to get it wet. It can just stay dry. My paper is a little on the wet side. like that. It's kind of nice and ghoulish. Add some nice darker tones in there. He's coming around real nice, he is. Stop. Alright. And yeah, I like that. I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna kind of work in some more areas because I'm not quite happy with those yet. Oh, but I will be. All right, Frankenstein is dry. And I want to go back in and just add some dark to it. What I really wanted was this, the bolt there. Just kind of got lost, and that's an epic Frankenstein kind of thing. Gotta have the bolt. I like that. I think I'm gonna do some stuff in the negative space too, because it's like kind of. I'm gonna do some words here. You could do all sorts of things. You don't have to do this. I made him end up hating this, but that's okay. All right,